We're going to take a pause on circles for a while and work on quadrilaterals. And in this lesson, we're going to work on area of parallelograms and trapezoids. So look out for how we differentiate between a parallelogram and a trapezoid, how we accurately calculate the area of both using the correct formulas, and how we use those EE skills to substitute variables and solve for the unknown dimensions. The height of the parallelogram is 3 times the base. If the base measures 5 3/4 feet, what is the area of the parallelogram? Alright, so we know that area for a parallelogram is base times height. We know the base is 5 3/4, and we know the height is 3 times the base. So 3 times 5 3/4. So let's put all these numbers in. Area is equal to 5 3/4 times 3 times 5 3/4. I'm going to choose to change my fractions into decimals to make it a little bit easier to work with. Let's do our conversion. So 75/100 times 3 times 5 75/100. It's 17.25. And now let's do our final multiplication. 5.75 times 17.25. I want to make sure my calculator puts everything in correctly. And so my area is equal to 99, and I'm going to round this to the nearest hundredths place. 0.19 feet squared. Hit pause so you can jot this down into your notes. Now let's look at area of trapezoids, and this one has a very different type of area formula. This area formula looks like this. You're going to find the average of the 2 parallel lines. So these 2 lines are parallel, that's what makes it a trapezoid, and we're going to find the average of them by adding them together and then dividing by 2. And then we're going to multiply this by the height. Right? So area is equal to 17 divided by 2 times a height of 4. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5 times 4. And we get 34. Make sure I have our units correct. Centimeters squared. Hit pause and jot this into your notes. Now, just before I move into the next part of this lesson, I just want to name the reason why they do half of this distance is because they're creating a rectangle. They're just going halfway between these 2 points, and once they have this measurement, which in this case was 8.5, they're multiplying 8.5 times the height, and so it becomes a rectangle formula. Alright, math marbles, that's it for today. You're going to get a lot of practice with area of parallelograms and area of trapezoids, so please make sure you're using your formulas and substituting the dimensions from the problem. If you're working with your calculators, show all your work on the page so you can ask for feedback and check your own accuracy. I will see you in the next lesson, math marbles. Be well.